Hey, what's good, my friend? Avram Gonzales here. In today's video, I would like to share with you how we can find out in less than 10 seconds if you love money or hate money. So that way you can find out why you might be having some money problems or not having the financial reality that you would really like to have, and how to fix it. How's that sound? So here's how it goes. I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to have to be honest with yourself, because it all starts with honesty. If you can't be honest and forward with yourself and have the awareness of where you're really at, I mean, you can't change anything if you won't acknowledge where you might be stuck, right? So the thing I want to ask you is, like, do you love money or do you hate money? More importantly, are you the kind of person that loves it when you have it and hates it when you don't? Do you love it when you have it and you hate it when you don't? Get frustrated, mad, upset? Because if that's the case, and that's you, that's the reason that you don't have the money that you want in your life. You don't have that abundance flowing in with ease. And that's something that a lot of us go through. I've been there myself, as somebody that at one point was, living on my own and having to stretch my last $40 for the grocery bill to pay for myself and Nikki to last another few days before I got my next paycheck. It was that kind of deal all the time. And I had a love-hate relationship with money like you wouldn't believe, and I loved it when I had it. I'd go spend it, have fun with it, whatever, and then when I didn't have it, I was just hating it. Hating, almost like hating me for it too at the same time. And it's like, when that's going on and you don't have money and you're frustrated and you're actually getting mad at the fact that you don't have money, do you think that makes it easier or harder to actually attract more into your life? Because if you think about money, your relationship with money the same way you might have it with, like, your parents or a significant other or a really good friend of yours, you know what it's like to have a push-pull relationship with someone, right? It's a little rocky, tumultuous, and you really never know or can depend on how it's going to be when it's like that. Well, that's the same thing with money too. So if you're behaving like that with money, it's really not sure if it should come and be a part of your life, because you hate it so much when it's not there, showing up the way that you want it to. And then when it is there, you're really grateful, and it gets really confused when you get mad and it's going away. Money wants to go in and out of your life. If you're getting mad whenever it leaves, you guys have a problem with your relationship, right? That money relationship. So here's how you're going to fix it, right? Because one of the problems is that you actually have a scarcity with money, because when it's not there, you're upset about it. But the fact is like, what I've learned a lot over the last, especially year and a half, as my business has started to take off. I've done a lot of different things, and what I realized was it's okay to not have much money, like, in your bank account at a certain time, right? And I'm actually going to cover the second half of this, because what I said isn't entirely true. But it's like my checking account, right? Business checking account. There's been times where it's come down to like a couple $100, even though my cash flow, might be $5,000 one month or $20,000 another month, etc. Because the thing is like, money wants to move. And so I've been willing to make investments in myself and my business and drop down to pretty low levels to make things work. But it's like, here's the deal. I'm not mad or upset when it happens, I'm not worried, I'm not anxious or whatever. I just know that it's part of the life cycle of my money, and it's got to go in and out in order for it to be worth anything, right? It's like, why do you make money? So you can spend it on cool stuff and invest in you and other people and businesses and all that good stuff, right? If you don't let it move, it's not doing anything for you. That could be a entirely different subject, but what I wanted to get to is the fact that I don't get nervous when that happens, because I have something called a having account, financial freedom account, whatever you want to call it. When I first learned about this concept, I learned about it through the Millionaire Mind Intensive with T. Harv Eker, right? And then I heard about it again in going to Access Consciousness classes. And then I heard about it again this past weekend with Lawrence, Toby, and Layla, who are mega earners inside of the Empower Network, the business that we're currently working with. That you should take 10% of everything that you earn and put it into a separate bank account where you never touch it, and it just sits there and it looks pretty. And any time that you feel like you don't have any money, where you would go into that anxiety-ridden, worry-ridden, or frustration energy that you might have before, you can just look at that and be like, you know what? I have money. I have money. Trick is, you don't want to spend it, ever. And the thing is most people get caught up on this, and they're like, well, why would I put my money there if I can't use it for anything? And it's like, well, when you're able to snap yourself out of a situation where you feel anxious about your money situation because you can look at your bank account and be like, you know what? I got a couple $100 in here, or, oh, I got $10,000 in here, whatever it is. That's more than you probably had before you started the exercise. And the funny thing is, you know, you've probably heard like attracts like. You know, if you're into the law of attraction, for instance, you probably heard that. So if you have more money, and you have it, right, in that financial freedom account of yours, that 10% you're putting away from everything that you earn. Maybe you find a $10 bill, you put in $1 into your financial freedom account because you just found it. You earned that money somehow. Maybe it's a gift. That's still earning money and receiving money. Maybe somebody else is giving you money all the time and you don't have like your own personal income. That's a gift. You know, you're still receiving money. Time to receive it and put some away for you. 10% before you ever spend any of your money. Because that's how you honor you. Because when you honor you and you pay you first, guess what you tell the universe? Yeah, I'm ready. And I'm ready to end my love-hate relationship with money because now I have money. Now I have money and I will never have to worry about not having money because I'm always putting me first. Putting that 10% aside so that I can show myself I'm worth it. Right? So that's my video for today. Uncovering the love-hate relationship you have with money and how to fix it. Put an end to your struggles. You know, some of you might be fighting with your money too. You don't have to do that anymore. As long as you honor yourself and your money in the process, put 10% of whatever you make away into an account that you never touch so you can show yourself that you are worthy of having money. More will come into your life. Cool? Cool. I started this 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago. And it's like literally within 6 months, I think it was, I pulled myself out of the scarcity, poverty sort of, I got $40 to run me the rest of the week for food. That's seriously fast. But it only happens if you put it into place and you start doing it today. So that's my challenge for you. So do that. Let me know how it goes in the comments below. If you've already done it, please share with me your experiences. You know, magical stories always encourage other people to take action as well. So I want to hear about that in the comments below. And if you like this video, give a thumbs up on YouTube. And, you know, if you found it useful too, share it with one of your friends. You know, they need to hear this information because it's life-changing. As simple as it sounds, it is life-changing. I appreciate you watching my videos. Again, Avram Gonzales here. I am signing out. Bye!